Imagine waking up injured in a bunker and a person tells you that the whole world outside is unsafe and uninhabitable. You have to stay there now and live there. Has this person kidnapped you, or is he generally telling the truth? That is the premise for this film. Let's get into the review. I've recently been playing Fallout 4 since I finished watching the TV show, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving the setting of this post-nuclear Fallout. The idea of having to hide in a crammed bunker that's claustrophobic is terrifying. But then I remembered, whilst I was looking for other films and shows in this genre, I remembered an absolute gem of a thriller, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I recently just got done re-watching this film, and it was just as intense and brilliant as I remember, apart from one thing, which I'll mention later. The premise of the film is the protagonist, Michelle, has just gone through what you assume is a pretty rough breakup, and is driving away, and suddenly a car crash occurs, and she wakes up in a fallout shelter. A man reassures her that she's there for her own safety, and that the outside world is too dangerous to be inhabitable. And for the rest of the film, you're wondering and questioning, can she really trust this person? Is he telling the truth? And tensions brew between the small cast of characters in this film as they are all trapped in this bunker. The film is intensely claustrophobic, fast-paced, and makes the most of its small setting and cast of characters. Michelle, who is played by Elizabeth Mary Winstead, gives a fantastic performance and is very expressive and believable. She's very relatable as a character, and you believe in her struggles and all the decisions that she's making based on the information available to her. John Goodman plays a character called Howard. He gives a very good performance as well, because he is so seemingly naive yet so smart. He can somehow break into fits of rage so quickly that it puts you on edge and makes you distrust him. But then in the next moment, there's a softer side to him that comes out on occasion, and it kind of puts you into this false sense of security. It's a really amazing way to make you feel unsure as a viewer whilst watching him. The third character, Emmett, who is also in the bunker, played by John Gallagher Jr., is probably the least memorable character, but he plays his role well and is very likeable. He's somewhat a second protagonist. It's great watching all these characters interact and tensions rise between them. The bunker itself, as mentioned before, is very claustrophobic, but it also has this sense of home as the way it's designed. The pacing of the film is fantastic. It's very fast-paced and also includes a lot of fast, very well-filmed montages with music, which were very enjoyable to show the passing of time. There's nothing really noticeable apart from that with the cinematography that stood out to me, but I'm sure J.J. Abrams put some of his lens flares somewhere in the film. My only negative that I can think about the film is the ending. Unfortunately for me, as soon as I realised what the ending was, and how it looks, and how it was going to conclude, I felt a bit disappointed. It was okay, it was serviceable, but for me personally, it didn't really stick the landing. I was hoping for something else, but I assume other people will probably like it, or won't mind, or maybe it's what they were even expecting. Despite this, I highly recommend that you watch this film. Even though I wasn't a fan of the ending, the whole film as a journey, and the way that it questions everything, and the way that it's paced, is a solid 8 out of 10. If you have seen this film, or do go and watch it, comment below and let me know what you think of it. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time. Michelle, who's played by Elizabeth... Michelle, who is played by